Hello lovelies and welcome back. We are on episode 3 of Kitch Alchemy and I am your host Vicky. Thank you so much for joining me. Today, you guys, we are doing a quick under 30 minutes dinner that is delicious for the family, very healthy, very tasty. We are doing a honey spicy mustard salmon and shrimp over mashed potatoes, asparagus, and if you guys are feeling a little, bubbly, I'm also going to show you guys a non-alcoholic sparkling rosé that goes excellent with seafood from the Teetotaler Titty wine. More on that later. Let's get started. Use what you have in your pantry, of course, but for today's recipe, I will be using the Spice House Chili Lime Shrimp Blend mixed with a little bit of gray sea salt, Spicewalla's black pepper, and mustard and tarragon rub. You'll see I made the blend here. After we clean, devein our shrimp, rinse, pat dry, and slice our salmon, we will be seasoning up with this blend here. When seasoning your fish, it's completely up to you whether you want to keep the skin on or remove it with a sharp paring knife. Personally, I like to keep the skin on. I find the skin is very delicious, especially when you crisp it up like I'm going to show you on the stove. Also, the skin contains a lot of valuable collagen, vitamins, minerals, extremely delicious. But again, completely your choice. After you clean, devein your shrimp, it should look like this. You're gonna pat everything dry with a paper towel. No need to add any oil or anything on top. We'll do that directly in the skillet. For now, we're just gonna go ahead and season. And when you season, remember, get the skin as well, especially if you're keeping it on. Season both sides. If I had to guess, I would say this is maybe 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds of gold potatoes. Completely your choice, whether you want to leave the skin on or take it off. Personally, I like the skin on, so all I did is just cut off some of those little weird pokey holy parts and then cut them into small pieces. Make sure you have a nice pot on the stove, salted water, and bring that water to a boil. So, Mr. Williams. So, before you were married, tell me about the worst meal a woman ever cooked for you.
Oh! Well, I went over to her house or apartment, and she said, I want to cook you a dinner. And I'm not gonna lie, I ain't really been with no slouches. Each one could cook, not as good as you, but they were able to cook good for the time that I was with them. And this particular woman made box pasta, hot dog sausage, shrimp, and the other thing, some type of yellow rice. I don't know what was going on.
Wait. What was the thing with the hot dogs?
I don't know if it was like hot dog or a sausage, but it wasn't good. And
but it had the texture of like just a regular bowl hot dog?
Yeah, it did. And
did you eat it?
I soon later left. I tried my best to be nice.
Yeah.
And I was. To this day, she doesn't know that I did not enjoy that meal.
You thought it was nasty?
Because when someone tells me they're gonna cook, I expect something of this level or close. That was not it.
I'm sorry, babe.
I'm sorry too. I'm very sorry.
To make your honey mustard sauce, you guessed it, take both ingredients in a 50-50 ratio. So I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons here. This is not an exact measurement, but literally just the exact same portion. 2. And your honey. I like to buy honey locally, so I would definitely recommend that wherever you are located. 1. And 2. And that's it, my loves. Our potatoes have been boiling in moderately salted water about 10-12 minutes. They have another, I would say 5-6 minutes left. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on our seafood, starting with the shrimp. In a non-stick skillet, melt 1 tablespoon of unsalted butter. I like to use the Irish butter. Of course, use what you have in your fridge. Add all your shrimp. Spread them out evenly in the skillet. And you're gonna leave these untouched for 2 minutes on their side. Set a timer, 2 minutes. After your 2 minutes are up, you're gonna flip your shrimp over. You'll see a nice pink color here. Set the timer for another 2 minutes and we'll be back. 2 minutes are up on each side. Now we're going to turn the shrimp carefully, and our butterflied side, we're gonna place the shrimp in the skillet directly on the butterflied part for about 90 seconds, if I can get my tongs to cooperate. To the same pan, add another tablespoon of butter, and now we are going in with our salmon. We're gonna start skin side down. About why we're starting with the skin side down. If you want that really nice crispy finish on the bottom of your salmon, that's why we're starting skin side down. In the meantime, preheating our oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit so we can roast our asparagus. After you have layered in your flavors to your desired taste, remember, don't go too heavy with the salt. This is totally optional. This is just a shallot and herb seasoning, but I love the hint of the herbs in the potatoes, and of course some black pepper. But once you've layered in your milk, your butter, and your sour cream, you're gonna give it a very thorough stir and set aside. In the meantime, bringing our skillet back to a medium heat, we're gonna add our shrimp and our honey spicy mustard sauce. Slowly add in your sauce. Now this is optional. If you want to add your fish back into the skillet, feel free to do that. But I'm just gonna do the shrimp because I want to keep the skin crispy on the fish. Give it a good stir for about 2 minutes. Here we have our finished product. This is an awesome weeknight meal. Does not take too long at all. Really, what takes the most time is just making your mashed potatoes. The seafood is ready in under 10 minutes. Asparagus, roasted in the oven at 425, just 10 minutes. Super easy. Now y'all know what time it is. Cameraman.
It's time to eat.
Come try it.
I feel good. Okay. Mix.
Yeah, get that skin. Let the people know if it's crispy.
That's crispy. It's like,